let's get started with the next story patch. What lies within? Guild Wars 2, End of Dragons, Chapter 18. What lies within? So yeah, by the way, Chapter 17, that was the achievement where you have to like listen to the recordings from Gorrik. It's kind of weird they made it to a separate chapter. Kind of a little bit misleading because this is not by any means comparable to any of these other chapters. So it's kind of weird they did that. But anyways, what lies within? Is this in Kaining? Is this like the device that we kinda... Is that the room that we go in at the beginning when we first get into Kaining? Kinda reminds me of it. Okay. Let me, by the way, check if everything else is in order, but it should be fine. Yes.
It's nice to see.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, what lies within? Let's go. Read the letter from Gorrik. Sure. Commander, I hope this letter finds you in moderate higher spirits. Taimi, Yao and I have been hard at work searching for an answer to our demon problem. And we think we found a viable solution. A word of caution. Our strategy will involve an exhaustive exploration of your mind's response to intense emotional stimuli. It will be taxing. Hey, Queen Emma! Oh, hey! Welcome to the stream. I'm guessing you're a Guild Wars 2 player? I'm doing good. I'm checking out the new story patch for Guild Wars 2. Are you a Guild Wars 2 player? So if anyone has my full confidence, it's you, Commander. When you're ready, come by the power plant in New Kaining City to discuss our new plan of attack. Alright. A plan emerges. Okay, let's go. Take the elevator up to the lab. Hey! I'm doing good, Echo. How about you, dude? All is okay? So how's the new channel going? Good, nice. Nice. It always sucks having to like start over with a new channel, right? But if you have the experience, you can do it. Nice, good. Slowly but surely to the top.
Oh, Commander, hi!
Taimi! Arcans will be happy.
So lucid.
I hear you've been busy. Certainly looks that way.
And for good reason. Finn, please show the Commander our latest masterpiece.
Finn is that guy, right?
Just like we practiced.
The mech? Jade mech?
Introducing the Recollector.
Okay. Ta-da! That's funny. Examine the surprise Finn has presented to you. Can I? No. Can I talk to... No? Okay, cool.
I'm not sure I follow.
That demon took a liking to you. After further analysis, it's clear why. It preys on unresolved stress, vulnerability.
Okay.
Not that anyone is doubting your strength, but you've been known to carry the weight of the world. And that's
True.
tough for anyone, even if they are you.
Luckily, we can use that to our advantage. If you gather your emotions with the Recollector, we can use them as a lure.
Right. When our demon senses potent emotions, it'll
They're
try
gonna
to
use
latch
my
on.
emotion as
Once
bait?
enticed, we can lure it from the ley line, like tasty emotional breadcrumbs.
So your plan is to turn me into bait.
Yeah, basically.
How do I collect these emotional breadcrumbs?
You'll have to do some exploration.
Okay.
Physically and emotionally. Places important to you should
Oh,
have
they're gonna
strong
make us
responses.
go around the world a
I
bit,
know
right?
It's a lot, but we'll be there to help. And it'll be great prep for protecting your mind against further attacks.
You'll have to forgive my lack of enthusiasm for all this. But I'll do what needs to be done.
Okay.
You can never have too much treasure.
So that was short and sweet.
Hey, Commander. So, Kaining, huh? At least it's convenient.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I just... Hey, at any point, if you get worked up, I'm here. Dealing with this stuff is hard. Most people won't even try.
Taimi is also
What's
back,
worse,
by the way.
I think it's pretty damn brave to do this.
We've already seen Taimi.
Yeah, I'll be here. That's all.
Thank you, Yao.
Oh, is she here?
Suppose I should get started.
Wait, where is she? Examine the memorial to my... There's a memorial to my Trin? Oh, here. This memorial honors my Trin, erected in the aftermath of the reactor station explosion. It stands here in commemoration of her sacrifice. No life is purely good or evil. Ultimately, we're the sum of our choices. So she was like, her death was like the end of like the first chapter or the first arc of the End of Dragon expansion. I kind of like how they ended her, honestly. She was clearly like a plot device to like carry over from core Tyria areas to all the way to Kanta, but still, I like what they did with her in the end. Find a way to pay respects at my memorial. Okay, how? Oh, fishing? Oh, wait, what's this? Flowers. Flowers? Yeah, so, for people who have already played it, or are playing it, no spoilers. No spoilers. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, you said that. I can't change who I was, but I won't give up on who I want to be.
And who, pray tell, is that?
I don't know. Someone better.
By the way, is audio quality and video quality good? Reflect on your feelings with Yao. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I understand that.
Hey, how are you feeling?
My Trin was selfish. Killed innocent people without a second thought. And I owe my life to her.
I didn't know her well. Our first real introduction was terrible. But I did get the impression she felt lost. Finding your place can be tough. She probably thought the Aether Blades were where she belonged. But then she hit a point where she realized what she was doing didn't align with the person she wanted to be. And she started thinking less about being accepted by pirates and more about being acceptable to herself.
Doesn't excuse her actions.
True.
Not one bit.
Gods, no. She murdered people. Maybe just acknowledge that she tried to do something right at the end. Not everybody does.
True. Better to do something than nothing at all. Collect potent emotions using the Recollector. Confer with your friends to decide which emotion to explore next. Okay. What do you think, Commander? What emotion are you going to explore next? Blish! Oh, Blish! Blish is gonna be rough. Cinder. I don't really care about Cinder. Oh, my feelings about Aurene. That will be a choice that Arcadus will make for sure. And Vlast. Vlast is also very interesting. Let's do. I think if we. Oh, we can only choose 2. I'm probably gonna choose Blish and Vlast in that case. Let's start with Blish. Oh my god, there's a lot of people here. I can't even... Who is this? Oh, Gorrik.
How interesting.
Oh yeah, it makes sense that we're talking to Gorrik here.
Just reading through some of Blish's old papers. His professors always kept copies of his work as examples for future students.
Very simplistic.
Wow. He must have been at the top of his classes.
Academic competition was fierce, especially in cybernetic systems too. The results of that course are highly contested. Whatever you do, don't bring it up to Taimi. It's a lingering sore spot for her.
Everything has a place.
Mind if I have a look?
Not at all. Blish would have been thrilled people still read his work. I'd recommend his consciousness transferals papers. Though his newest work was some of his most riveting. He was prepping it for publication, but
Always be loyal.
he ran out of time.
Sadly, yes. Look through Blish's old research papers, records, and experimental project housed in the college archives. Okay, here. The archives at the College of Synergetics are full of Blish's research from his time here. This print copy of his dissertation is well worn.
Seeing her again. I'm supposed to be dead. Science gave me a second chance. I will make it count.
I miss Blish. You imagine students reading this would feel inspired by the passion transcending his pages. You, however, feel a growing pit in your stomach. It's a hollowness akin to the void left by a dear friend. Okay.
Horror. I couldn't see, hear, speak, move. No sense of space or time. Only nothingness. I would prefer not to experience that again.
Okay, is there more? Oh, there.
Take care, Gorrik. Tell him his big brother is sorry. And Taimi too.
Simplicity.
And stop keeping secrets from each other. All of you.
Wise words. Student. Blish. Student idea. Sys 310 Cybernetic Systems 2. MTH 411. Multivariable Calculus. TML 310 Thaumaturgical Materials Lab. MPI 340 Magical Metaphysics Seminar. TAS 300 Advanced Theory of Abstract Structures. You skim through the lengthy list of advanced coursework that Blish completed during his time at the college. It's as impressive as it is intimidating. I can imagine.
Come back for me when the storm passes. We've come too far to give in now.
The study and implementation of conscious transference. Consciousness has been loosely defined as the capacity for awareness in relation to internal and external stimuli. This study explores questions of consciousness and the feasibility of its transference across synthetic bodies. Ultimately, the results of this research aim to serve as a guide for the field of consciousness transferal and its future implementation within modern Tyrian society. This discipline has the unprecedented potential to interweave concept of organic life and cybernetic technology as we know it. Even if the researcher writing this paper never lives to see the effect of his work, he hopes that his contributions serve as a foundation for positive change in the lives of many for generations to come. Okay. Alright, talk to Gorrik again.
Gorrik, I shouldn't have dragged you here.
Commander, I knew from the moment you told me what this was going to be about. I wanted to be here with you.
When I was with him, I had no idea he was planning. I'm sorry.
Would have been so proud of what we accomplished, and that you still remember him.
Gorrik.
It took me a while to accept that his sacrifice was necessary. And it was his choice. We have to honor that. It's okay.
Alright, confer with your friends to decide which emotions to explore. We have to go back to... Alright, what emotion are we going to explore next? We're gonna do Vlast. I care about Cinder the least. That's like a Season 5 story. Honestly, yeah. That season was way too rushed for me to care about Cinder. So we're gonna choose Lost. Oh well, as long as you can do the story part, you're fine. Head to the Salt Flats in Desert Highlands. Greet. Oh, it's Taimi here. Oh, nice.
Commander, hey, arid enough for you up here? I'm not good at this, but I wanted to be here with you and, you know, pay my respects.
Just ahead.
I barely knew him. And then he was gone.
He did a lot of good in the time he had. That's for sure.
I mean, that's true. He wasn't in the story long. Explore the area for mementos from the past. Okay, like what?
Yes, this could work. I should be safe here for a while. Thanks for your help, friend.
I'm not seeing any mementos. Oh, there. A small yellow crystal shard is embedded in the sand, easily hidden by the similarly colored grasses growing around it. Items may be lost to time, but I'll make sure your sacrifice is remembered. When you heard about another dragon, I got so excited to see that so-called gods and just to see that so-called god slay him. Yeah, you hate battle. As a villain, I like Balthazar. What the hell? He's probably one of my favorite Guild Wars 2 villains, together with Kralk, which is why Path of Fire is my favorite expansion, story-wise, probably. Wait, why am I not seeing... These mementos are kind of well hidden. Oh, there. A dragon scale lies mostly buried in the sand from years of desert winds slowly shifting the landscape. The desert may change, but your impact on this world will not last. Yeah, so I'm kinda happy I didn't choose Oreen then. That sounds kinda annoying. Twisted shards of metal, pockmarked from harsh sandstorms, lie among the scorched marks. I never forget. Forged metal. No could I forget your heroism.
Trapped in this role.
Oh wow.
Legacy. I yearn for freedom. But I cannot turn away from these responsibilities. To do so would doom the mortal races to certain destruction. And perhaps myself as well. But then again, there is a kind of freedom in death. Is there not?
Reflect on your feelings with Taimi.
These awakened are relentless.
You okay?
I didn't know him long, but he sacrificed his life to save mine. To save Aureen's.
Blast was expected to give himself for the world, no questions asked. He knew from the start exactly how his life had to be. He'd either live to fulfill Glenn's legacy, or die to save it in the process. Either way, he knew how it would end.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. Well, if anyone knew Blast, it was Aureen. Maybe he figured if his legacy was already set, he'd only go along with it knowing she'd be okay. And by saving you, he knew he'd be saving her. So he did fulfill his legacy. Glenn's legacy. But on his own terms. There is a kind of freedom in that.
I think I'm ready now. Should probably get back to the mine.
So how did you imagine the voice of my character to sound then? Okay. Return to Gyala Delve to test out the Recollector. Okay. Alright. It's kinda cool Taimi is back in the story, full on. She wasn't a huge part in the End of Dragon story as well, right? She was there, but mostly as a voice, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I mean, it's insane the amount of traveling you do in that small part at the beginning of this episode. Like, I went from Kanta to Radasum, back to Kanta, to the Crystal Desert, back to Kanta.
You're back! Thank the alchemy! You're okay. You still have the Recollector, right?
Yes.
It didn't explode or...
I'm fine. The Recollector's fine. Though I should probably test out its other functions.
Oh, yeah, right, of course. But don't think you're walking into that gunk unprotected. Say hello to an old friend. An old friend who can withstand the elements.
You're letting me borrow Scruffy?
Oh, cool!
Won't that be a bit tight?
It's the least I could do. Why don't you take him out for a spin?
Oh, fun! Test the effects of the Recollector on demons around Jade pools. Waft emotions function tested. Launch emotions function tested. Blast emotion function tested. Do you have more dialogue, Taimi? No, you don't. Wait, is this an instance or what? It is an instance. Emotional release. Let's go.
Ooh, spacious, isn't he?
My nose is pressed against the glass.
Sadly, we can't see that.
Let's get some practice in. What's the situation? Any potential test subjects lurking around?
There's a bunch near some jade pools.
Beautiful. Obliterate them!
Obliterate him.
Test out the non-lethal features. They're important too, but so much less fun.
True. Alright, we have Waft Emotion. Open the Recollector valve, a small amount, releasing some emotional essence to attract. Okay. To distract, and then to cause damage. Okay. Wait. Is it like normal that I don't do a lot of damage? I mean, why is the cooldown so much? I don't have any other damage skills. Oh wait, I do. Torment. I mean, it's not a lot of damage, but, you know. Okay, he's dead.
Enjoying yourself?
I'll admit, it's cathartic.
That's the idea. Sounds like everything's working as it should.
Yes, but the effects seem to be wearing off pretty fast. I'm concerned it won't buy us much time.
What? Oh, those greedy emotion grubbers. And these are just the wimpy ones. Oh, bring it back. Everyone's here now, so we can troubleshoot.
Return to the surface to discuss the experiment's results. Okay. Okay, let's go back before we get killed here, because this thing is not doing a ton of damage. Wait, they only added 3 point of interest? Really? Hey, Gorrik is here now.
I don't believe this. At this point, we don't have the resources to compete with their appetites.
Yeah, by the time we lure the big guy to the surface, all those
Oh,
little ones will
Rama.
be tailing us. Especially when they get away from the commander. No offense.
What if we block the path as we go? Could Finn knock out some more walls, bury them in debris?
Only where there's structural weakness. Those walls
Nice.
are solid. Even if we had something with more pizzazz, I'm not sure how safe it'd be.
Before you go blowing up the place, take a look through my
Oh,
storage
True
crates.
Moon.
I brought a few extra supplies with me from headquarters.
And Yao.
Sure there's something useful in there. Take what you need. Only what you need.
Bring Craze to Chul Moon to find the useful content he's looking for. Okay. I keep forgetting how adorable Aurene is. If they ever kill her off, you're quitting. Oh my. I hope they don't do that for your sake, I guess. Was that symbol there before?
Come on, big money. Come on, Scruffy needs a new set of shots.
Is that from the day we broke into... never mind. Must have it confused with some other day. Some other really fun day.
Okay. I guess this is the final one.
Eat my dust.
Eat my dust.
What part of don't blow up the place did you not understand? You'll trigger a full-scale cave-in.
He's right. We'll still want access to the ley line once the demon is dealt with.
And my crew is still in here. Look, if you think the explosives will be useful, take them. But be smart about it.
Okay. Wait, is there another one? Oh, there's another one there. How do I get it? Oh wow, there are multiple ones here.
explain why the Brotherhood has an ancient Kurzik rune in its possession?
It was acquired from the speakers. Apparently, Tetra found it useful. And it's in our best interest to keep useful things away from Tetra.
Of course. Of course. I mean, why return it to its rightful owners when we can shove it in a damn crate?
Get off your soapbox. You may borrow it.
Park Chol-mu, a true philanthropist.
Considering that it's now Brotherhood property, I believe I'm being quite generous.
And I believe that you believe that.
Well, I don't think he's supposed to be cute. He's supposed to be like Oreen's badass bigger brother. Wait, where's the final one? Oh, there. Speak to Rama. Can I talk to these guys? Don't you guys have any dialogue? Okay. Alright, Rama. Talk to me, dude.
Well, we have a seal. That's a start.
Is anyone here versed in ancient Kurzik ritual magic? Anyone?
I think I know someone who can help. She practically lives at the library in Arborstone. Really loses her mind over this sort of stuff. If we head to Echo Vault now, we can probably catch her.
We're traveling a lot around for this story patch. Meet Rama at Arborstone. Why not?